to Test It Tuesday! I'm going to be testing out these 4 pens by the brand Pilot, and they're called Ball Frixion, and you're supposed to be able to write with them, obviously, but the ends right here are supposed to work as an eraser. So you can write with them, they're just like regular pens, but you can erase them with the back. At least that's what they say. This is what they look like. These are the 0.7 ones. There are also 0.4. So this is 0.7, which to me is already fine enough, but if you want to go even finer, you have 0.4. What's also really interesting about these pens is that you can unscrew them, and they have these fillings, these long fillings, and they sell these, so you never have to buy a complete pen again. You just buy one pen that comes with filling, and then when your filling is empty, you just buy another filling, which is really practical, I think, and also better for the environment than getting new pens every time and having to toss the rest. Let's test them out.
I'm going to start with just a regular blank note with no lines on it or anything like that, just a regular thickness of a little notebook. And I'm going to try out all my different colors to see if they all work. Turn your pen around and use the back as an eraser. It really works! Very well too. You do have to apply some pressure, a little bit more than with a regular eraser, but overall I think this works really well. Also, a regular eraser gets dirty when you erase something, and this back of this pen doesn't get dirty. So that's really cool. It definitely erases everything. Notice though that you can still see it a little bit. So it's gone, but not completely. If you look very closely, you can still see that something has been there. But I'm not really bothered by that because I think it works pretty well. Yeah. For the next test, I'm going to try out a notebook that has lines, because I know that sometimes when you erase on lines in a notebook that the lines get really smudged. So I do wonder if that's going to be the case with this pen and eraser. So far so good. Now I'm going to really go over the lines to see if they smudge at all. No, they don't. Oh my god, that is great. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Look how clean that is. No smudging whatsoever. Awesome. The paper of my daily calendar is actually colored and also a little bit shiny, so I do wonder if the color is going to come off when I erase, because with a regular eraser and a pencil you sometimes get white spots when you erase on paper like this. Wow, very cool! Again, you can still slightly see that something has been there if you look closely, but I'm personally not that bothered by it. Last but not least, I'm going to try out these pens on thick drawing paper because I'm really interested to see how they behave, and especially if they erase well on this. Alright, let's do this. Ooh. Let's see how detailed I can go with this. Yeah, I thought that would be difficult. I erased a little part that I didn't want to erase, but that's also not what they're intended for, so. Since the name of these pens suggests that you can erase them using friction, I was assuming that you might be able to erase them by something else than just the back part of the pen. So I was trying that out and I was right. I actually think that any reasonably hard surface will do, like the tip of this highlighter. And see? It works, but it is making some scratches in my paper. To make it even more ridiculous, how about a lollipop? Oh yeah, baby, that works too.
I think it's safe to say that they work. They really, really do work. So I am so excited about these. I wish I had them when I was still in school because that would have been so handy. Oh man. But anyway, I look forward to using these not just for my schedules and, planners and to-do lists, which I'm gonna use them for because I just hate it when something comes up and then you have to remove something from your schedule and it looks ugly. I hate that. I know it's silly, but I hate that. I can't stand it. So if I use these, I can just erase them and write over them. Of course, the most exciting thing is that you can erase them, but I also really like the colors. They're nice and bright, which I like. I love the packaging. I think it's really pretty. And also, I really like how they're in your hand, the rubber grip, and just, they write comfortably. You know what I mean? Sometimes a pen is too thick, too thin, or just not comfortable to hold. This one, I think I could write with for hours and not have sore fingers. Also, I really like that they have removable patterns that you can just, take this out and get a new one if it's empty. I don't think there's anything I don't like about them, except maybe, but yeah, that's not. If you write something and you erase it and you look really, really closely at a certain angle with the lighting in a certain way, then you could still see what you've written. So if you want to keep secrets and that's why you're erasing them, people could still find out what you wrote, but yeah, that's like, I don't know. Maybe if you wanted to use these for cheat notes or something, I wouldn't do that. You shouldn't cheat anyway, So yeah, I'm definitely recommending these pens to anyone. Anyone, everyone can use these. I mean, who wouldn't like to have a pen that can be erased? It's just so cool. I mean, I think it's a brilliant idea that someone came up with this and that it works so well and it's not messy whatsoever. And yeah, this is awesomeness. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did and it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up, or if it was just entertaining, please give it a thumbs up as well. And subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye! Now, how it goes, a little bit of dust. I'm so excited.